back. It's Warriors Rock. Honoring our veterans. United States Army veterans, please stand at this time. United States Navy veterans, please stand. All right, United States Coast Guard, please stand. The United States Space Force. Here's our Space Force. Last but not least, Marine Corps, please stand. Woo!
Good evening. Thank you all for coming here tonight to help us demonstrate our appreciation of and respect for our veterans who protect us 24/7 from outside threats to our freedoms that we all cherish. And for our first responders, police, fire, EMT, ambulance, and of course our dispatchers, our neighbors who are by our side on a moment's notice here at home 24/7, often in life-threatening situations. Obviously, none of this would be possible tonight without the incredible Warriors Rock Band, a charitable organization of highly talented musicians, dedicated now for almost 20 years to travel the country coast to coast, including their four visits to us now, to literally sing the praises of our soldiers and sailors, and here tonight to our first responder teams. Kim and Gary, take a bow.
Right. Because of this man right here. This guy, boots on the ground. George Boats.
Can I get a Frankie Valli song? We have one available?
Would you like one, George? You'd like a Frankie Valli song? Let's ask the audience. Would you like Gary to do a song?
I know a couple.
Okay. Give us one, okay?
All right, this is for you, George. Welcome, everybody. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Carried your books from school, playing make-believe you're married to me. You were 5th grade and I was 6 when we came to be. Walking home every day, across the Honey Bun Bridge and Bay, where we came into, me and you, then went our separate ways. My eyes adored you. Though I never laid a hand on you, my eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Headed for city lights, climbed the ladder up to fortune and fame. Worked my fingers to the bone, made myself a name. No matter how I seem to find that no matter how the years unwind, still I reminisce about the girl I kissed and the love I left behind. My eyes adored you. Though I never laid a hand on you, my eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. George, this is a bonus. We're gonna do 2 songs. Thank you. Studio E Band. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There are no words to compare. The thought of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. And if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Just too good to be true.
Oh, if I wasn't married to him, I would want to marry him. Gary Rakin, everybody. Woo, that voice. We're so happy to see you all. We're so happy to be back, right, band? We love it here. This theater is beautiful. Your town is beautiful. Your community. Thanks for supporting this. And George, because George boots on the ground. Support all of the people who have sponsored this show, please, because it's very appreciated by everybody. I want to introduce our first veteran of the show, Air Force veteran Fred Rodriguez.
My name is Fred Rodriguez. I served in the United States Air Force. My time in service was from May 1983 to January 2024. When I first joined the Air Force, I was stationed at a radar site called Fort Fisher Air Force Station. I was an admin person there. The site consisted of about 110 military personnel, and the mission was radar, doing radar maintenance and maintaining radars that are on that site. I spent a lot of time TDY in the south. Those areas included Myrtle Beach Air Force Base, Shore Air Force Base, Tyndall Air Force Base. The admin was my primary job when I was on active duty. When I got off of active duty, I joined the 106 Rescue at Westhampton Beach, New York, and my primary position there was the contracting specialist, and as well as later on as a contracting officer. I am responsible for purchasing all the services, supplies, construction needed for the wing during that time. During my tour of duty in an Air Force uniform, there was quite a few incidents that happened in my career. During the service, probably one of the bigger ones was during 9/11, in which the unit deployed so many people out to Manhattan in support of what was going on there. Pretty much it was stabilizing the area, maintaining the area while police and fire were doing their jobs, and they shut the area off so they can do their job. So my specific responsibilities there was to make sure the troops were getting fed and they were housed in hotels, and if there was requirements needed, requirements were submitted through the proper channels to get those things procured. There is no 5 o'clock rolling in the military at 24/7, so there is no whistle or 5 o'clock day's over. It's just sometimes it continues on, and there is. It'd be nice to shut it down and call it a day, but in some cases in our lives and in our missions we just can't do that.
Fred, we're going to do this song for you. As many of you know, Gary Rakin, come on out here, Gary, sang with the Vogues around the world at their height of their career for 16 years. So you're going to hear this familiar voice on this song. All right.
All right.
Hey.
Up every morning just to keep my job. I've got to find my way through the hustle and ball. Sound of the city pounding in my brain, but nothing just goes down the drain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like 5 o'clock world where the whistle blows. No one owns a piece of my time. And there's a 5 o'clock me inside my clothes, thinking that the world looks fine. Yeah. Trading my time for the pay I get. I'm living on money that I ain't made. Gotta keep working, gotta make my way, 'cause I live for the end of the day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like 5 o'clock world where the whistle blows. No one owns a piece of my time. And there's a long-haired girl who waits, I know, to ease my troubled mind. Yeah. around the rock world. Thank you.
Uh-oh. 2 for 1 for Fred.
The Vogues. This was a hit back in 1968. That's right. This song started on a little radio station in Denver, and it took about 3 months for it to start to go across the country, and it became #1 in the country back in 1968. I spent 16 years with them, but I also learned, we traveled around the world, how to be a leader in a band, and I have one of the best bands in the country right now. And it's fantastic singers and musicians, Studio E Band, and God bless the Vogues. Here's a song called, what's the name of the song? Turn Around, Look at Me. Hit it. Oh! There is someone walking behind you. Turn around, look at me. There is someone watching your footsteps. Turn around, look at me. There is someone who really needs you. Here's my heart in my hand. Turn around, look at me, understand that there's someone to stand beside you. Turn around,
I'll help you with the words here.
look at me, sing it with me. And there's someone to love and guide you. Turn around, look at me. Oh, I've waited, but I'll wait forever for you to come to me. Look at someone who really loves you, yeah, loves you. Turn around, look at me. Turn around, look at me.
We had to add a little estrogen in the mix, you know? All right, introducing our next veteran. These stories are so wonderful. I love it. Please meet George Monica.
George Monica. I was in the New York Army National Guard from January 2006 to August of 2013. Honestly, really just the Iraq deployment. 2007, we got notified that we were on the list at the top to deploy, and then we deployed in 2008. Originally, I wanted to be a firefighter. Army National Guard didn't have firefighting. When I was sitting down with my recruiter, and she mentioned that they were offering a $10,000 bonus, sign-on bonus for Signal Support System Specialist, which is communications. It was a broad job for communications. We set up antennas for our radio communications. We set up the radio consoles in our operations command center. Every office had to have a computer and a telephone in it, so we hooked that up. We ran cable for all that. That story, Christmas Eve, you know, when we all kind of got together, and one of the guys had his wife send over, you know, the cheese and crackers and Italian meats, and we kind of sat around, and there may have been some alcohol involved, you know, and we kind of just, you know, had our, you know, Christmas dinner as a group, you know, and it was just nice. Those are the stories usually I tell. You know, it was almost like a rite of passage to deploy overseas. You know, a lot of these drill instructors were combat veterans already, you know, and they spoke about it to us. And by the end of boot camp, I was like, all right, I want to kind of deploy and earn my combat patch, I chose the song Free because when I was deployed overseas, Zach Brown and Kid Rock came over around Christmas time, and they put on a concert for the soldiers, and that was the first time I was introduced to country music, and especially Zach Brown, and from that point on, I was hooked on Zach Brown, and he's, pro-military, and he's, pro-country, he loves the U.S., and I love his music, and that song is just very inspiring.
And here to sing her song is our vocalist, Hakeem Rashid, who is a Marine veteran.
George, brother, this song's for you, and it's a great pick. I love it myself.
We live out an hour van, travel all across this land, me and you. We'll end up hand in hand, somewhere down on the sand, just me and you. Yes, it's free, free as we'll ever be. Yes, it's free, free as we'll ever be. Till the city lights dissolve into a country sky, just me and you. Lie underneath the harvest moon, do all the things that lovers do, just me and you. Just as free. Just as free as we'll ever be, and ever be. No, we don't have a lot of money. 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 But all we need is love. We're free as we'll ever be. It just is free. We're free as we'll ever be. So we live out an hour van, travel all across this land, just me and you.
Hakeem Rashid.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Two.
Thank you.
You know, if you like us on Facebook, you follow Warriors Rock, you get to send messages. This was a message from Susan. Could you please play the #1 love song in the world, Gary? It's all yours. And if you're in love, go ahead and dance in the aisles, cheek to cheek.
Oh, my love, my darling, time. And the time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. How you still your love, I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely rivers sigh, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me.
Oh my gosh, before we introduce our next veteran, Air Force veteran, I would like to bring up the commander of the Air Force here. Commander Jeff, where are you? I don't want to mispronounce your last name the wrong way. He was going to come on up here. Everybody deserves recognition. It's your chance to talk.
How are we doing, everybody, tonight? Can I take this off of here? I don't like standing up behind the podium. So, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the event. It's a great turnout tonight. My name is Colonel Jeff Kinnett. I am the commander of the 106 Rescue Wing, located right here in Westhampton Beach, New York. For those of you not familiar with what we do, we are a combat search and rescue and personal recovery wing. Our mission is to operate worldwide in some of the worst places in the world, whether it's combat operations, hostile locations, disaster areas, etc. And we provide search and rescue and personal recovery assets to go behind enemy lines and recover our downed airmen, get our American soldiers and Marines who are in harm's way and get them out of there. Sometimes we deal with open ocean rescues and confined space and disaster areas all over the world. We do this with 3 amazingly talented and capable assets. We operate with the world famous PJs. I know we have some in the crowd tonight. Those are our pararescuemen. We operate the legendary C-130s. I'm sure some of you have been had rides in those in the past. And then obviously we have the highly capable and versatile Black Hawk HH-60 helicopters. Those 3 assets combined form a team of highly capable search and rescue teams that can go out in the world and do amazing things. We like to be big supporters of our community here. We've been at this for about 50 years now, since 1975. We just celebrated our 50th anniversary of search and rescue operations. Thank you. During that time, we have been credited with 2,974 lives saved, which is something we're very, very proud of in our organization. Those lives span the entire globe. Some of those were in combat zones. Some of those were thousands of miles off the coast of Long Island, where we have some world record-setting missions that we've accomplished. Sometimes it's in hurricane devastated areas down in likes of Houston or Florida, North Carolina, etc. Some of our missions have been pretty famous. You may have heard of the Perfect Storm missions. I think we actually have somebody in the audience tonight that was a part of that mission. But all in all, we're extremely proud to be part of this community. We are part of the Air National Guard, so we are citizen soldiers ourselves. We're every bit a part of you, and we appreciate all the support that you give back to us every day. So I just want to thank you and thank the team here for giving us the opportunity to come out here and show our support, and thank you for your support for our veterans and our veterans organizations. So thank you very much.
Awesome, thank you. And Commander, our trumpet player and our sax player, also Air Force veterans. Okay, introducing our next veteran, Air Force veteran, Susan Sato.
My name is Susan Sato. I served in the United States Air Force from 1982 to 1991. I was kind of like a military secretary. I worked in intelligence units. When I was little, I always wanted to travel, and I used to watch Hawaii Five-0, and I used to watch Dallas, and I always wanted to go to Texas, and I wanted to go to Hawaii. So when I joined the military, my first on my dream sheet was Hawaii. However, I got Texas, which was fine with me. I went to, my first base was Goodfellow Air Force Base, and that was in San Angelo, Texas, which was a small town. During there, I served on the Honor Guard, so I got to travel to a lot of different Texas towns. I did a lot of military funerals. From there, I was stationed in Hickam, Hawaii, and that was my second dream, to go and see Hawaii and see where Tom Selleck used to hang out and everything. So that was good for me. I continued my work with the Honor Guard, and I had the distinguished honor of being one of the honor guards for Ellison Onizuka, who was one of the astronauts that was killed on the Challenger. I was deployed to Saudi Arabia during Desert Storm, Desert Shield. We were the first ones to hit boots on the ground. When we first got there, there was no coalition forces. We were there by ourselves, so we had emergency orders in case we had to evacuate. Slowly, the coalition forces started coming in. That was kind of reassuring. Well, I was born and raised on the Shinnecock Indian Reservation in Southampton. My father was in World War II. My brother was in the Navy. My uncle was in the Army and served during Korea. So it was kind of like my destiny to go into the military. Being a woman from Shinnecock and going into the service was very rare and honorable. When I was deployed to Desert Storm, I was going through a little phase where, I was kind of nervous about the war, especially when they declared the war had started. But I draw strength from my ancestors, who I always talk to. And they gave me the strength to carry on and be strong. So I carry that with me all the time whenever I'm in a situation that I'm nervous or, I'm scared. I always talk to my ancestors and they always seem to calm me down. I chose Bette Midler, Wind Beneath My Wings. When I was in Saudi Arabia, that song came out and it kind of hit me in the heart. The words and her voice, just every time I heard it, I would cry. It was just so beautiful. And then my sister also told me that I was the wind beneath her wings. So, that's kind of a personal thing to me. It just hits home every time I hear it.
Susan, you're so beautiful, by the way, and it's an honor to sing this for you tonight. Oh, it must have been colder in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. That's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory. Well, you were the one with all the strength. Beautiful face without a name for so long. Beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I wish I could be. And I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. Might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I don't. I would be nothing without you. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. And I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? You're everything, everything I wish I could be. Oh, and I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly away. You let me fly so high. So high against the sky. You let me fly so high. Thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
Samantha Lerda, Woo. Bet who? Bet who? Would you like to hear our horn players do a song? They stand over, they play on the songs, but here's one that's just going to feature them. I hope it gets you in the mood. In the house. Woo! Boy, that's going to get you in the mood for our next veteran. I want you to meet Allan Repp.
My name is Allan B. Repp. I served in the United States Marine Corps from 1965 to 1969. I was in the infantry and somebody needed to go over and fix a dollhouse or something for the major. I volunteered, I'd done it and said, we got a spot, if you want weekend off, you become a carpenter. But the carpenter's MOS also carries a Combat Engineer MOS 1371, which is mine warfare and demolition. Flew into Vietnam, but our flight was turned back because Da Nang airport was getting hit so bad. And we got trucked to our outfit, the sporadic mortaring at the airport, but there were a lot of bodies on the road when we went to our different outposts. And from there, the fun began. First few days, we moored it pretty heavily on a base outside Da Nang. I immediately came down with malaria. I spent about 2 weeks in a hospital, 3 weeks, can't remember, in Da Nang. They wanted to ship me back to St. Albans Hospital, but I refused. Why I'd want to be there. My last year being a Marine, I'm not going there for 2 weeks and come back. I was there, I wanted to be there to do my jobs and be with my troops. Went to different posts, used P-53 mine detectors. I mean, there's so many mines, so much more to fire on those roads. You had to be pretty good to be able to pick the metal because you'd be stopping every second. Then I was selected for what they call the SLF, Special Landing Force, or BLT, a Battalion Landing Team. And was in I Corps, the southern half, 3rd Marine Division, and the northern half, which was up around the DMZ. But there was plenty of action for us where we was at. Very interesting, a lot of these battles. We were outside Way City trying to catch the remaining NVA getting out of Way City after the 5th Marines, which was our sister regiment, 5th Marine Regiment. I chose brown-eyed girls because that's mostly had the deepest eyes and the best looking women were the brown-eyed girls.
Here's your song. And our drummer, Tony, is going to sing this. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on. Keep it going.
Hey, where did we go? Days where the rain came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning fire wind. Our hearts are pumping you, my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened? Tuesdays are oh so slow, going down the old mile with a transistor radio, hiding in a rainbow wall, standing in the sunlight laughing, slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you and you and you, brown-eyed girl. Girl, do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 dee da, just like that? Everybody, sha la 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 dee da, la dee da.
Oh, that's Pierce on bass. He's single, ladies, so nice guy, teacher, great bass player.
So far to find my way, now that I'm on my own. Saw you just the other day, oh how you have grown. Cast my memories back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome, thinking about making love on the green, green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 dee da, just like that? Sha la 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 dee da. Sha la 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 dee da. Sha la 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 dee da, la dee da.
Oh yeah, such a good song. Woo! Good job, Tony.
Thank you.
All right, we like to fill in music, as you can see, and this next song is a song by the Beach Boys. Now, Gary, having sung with a band that was a harmony band, he puts the Beach Boys up here. This is one of the hardest harmony songs that we've ever learned. Do you think you'll like it? I don't know. We'll see. Gary, See how we do on this one. This took a while to learn.
Let's see how our trumpet player Sean does on this, huh? I love the California clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. I hear the sound of her gentle word and the way the wind my perfume through the air. I'm picking up good vibration. She's giving me excitation. I'm picking up good vibration. She's giving me excitation. Smiling like good vibrations. Smiling like excitation. Smiling like good vibrations. Smiling like excitation. Oh my, I feel you near me now. When you smile, I go crazy when you smile.
I do it to him every time.
When I look in her eyes, will they take you to a blossom world? I'm picking up good vibration. She's giving me excitation. I'm picking up good vibrations. Giving me excitation. Smiling like good vibrations. Smiling like excitation. Smiling like good vibrations. Smiling like excitation. Tell me, I don't know where, but she takes me there. Reputation. Tony, you gonna sing us?
Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her. Good vibrations.
The Beach Boys.
Gary, I think they liked it. All right, introducing our next veteran, the stars of the show. We just put music around it. Eugene Backus.
Eugene A. Backus, Army, 1969-1976. My primary MOS was 63 Hotel 20, which was an auto mechanic, diesel mechanic. My grandmother instilled my ethics. She made me who I was. She was the one who suggested me going into service because I was hanging out with a lot of bad people. If anybody that grew up in the 60s knew that drugs and violence was very prevalent. And I was heading down that path. And she put me away one day and talked to me about where I was heading. And said, you should do this and do that. I knew my draft number was coming up, and I decided to just do it. Just walk down to Times Square and enlisted. It was a great life-changing event. And if I had a chance, I'd do it over again. I don't regret a single day that I spent in the service. They weren't always beautiful days, but that's life. I spent years after that kind of regretting that I didn't stay in the service because I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. And I was just bouncing around job to job and doing stuff. And then I met my wife. Met her in 92, I believe it was. And she screwed my head back on. Okay? I chose the Army flag song, you know. And I chose that because I really like the Army. I really do. And it means a lot to me.
We're proud of your service, and we want everybody to sing this song along with us. We're going to put the words on the screen.
March along, sing a song with the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have gone to victory. We're the army of our name, and proudly proclaim. One people's life to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. Then it's hey, 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 the army's on its way. Now the king is on its song. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. That the army goes rolling along.
Yeah, we heard you. We heard you. Let's all get on the love train. Come on.
Yes, indeed.
Our conductor, Hakeem. Hey.
Come on, everybody. You don't need a ticket to get on this plane. Let me see your hands, y'all. Come on, go like this. All love in the room for our veterans. Cedar we horn. Everybody,
Join hands,
join.
start a love train, people all over the world.
Sisters and brothers,
Join hands,
come on.
start a love train.
The next stop that we make will be New York. Tell all the folks in Russia and China too. Don't you know that it's time to get on board and let this train keep on riding
Thank you, Agtsteribbe.
Thank you.
Our last veteran of this set, last but not least, I would like you to meet Cheran Campbell.
Hi, I'm Cheran Campbell. I am in the Air National Guard. I serve at the 106 Rescue Wing as a public affairs officer. We advise the commander on what is the best way to message to our members, how we communicate with the community, and we also take care of the social media for the base. I had 2 deployments, so one was Qatar, so I was formerly medical. I was an enlisted person before I became an officer, so I was a medical admin. So I went overseas and I helped with the blood shipment for our members. So I served on COVID as a logistics officer, making sure that the men and women that were providing the services that New York needed had a place to stay, had their lunches, and made sure that they had vehicles to go back and forth from the COVID sites. I'm so proud of my COVID service because it was a visual direct impact that we were able to see that we had on the community. And that's why we joined. We joined to directly impact our community, and that's why it holds a very big place in my heart. I would say my 2 biggest accomplishments were me serving as a logistics officer during COVID, and me getting to the rank of E8. I was very emotional when I became E8 as a senior master sergeant, and I was almost a chief, so I was almost E9, the top of my enlisted game, and I decided to jump over as an officer. So I chose God Bless America as my song because I'm a Christian personally, and my service was always to the community. Even as a young person, I volunteered at the YMCA after school with kids, so I was always serving the community. And then my example is my loving grandmother who was always serving in the church, so I just put 2 and 2 together.
We'd like you all to stand. It's our last song of this set. And sing the song with us. Belt it out. Everybody stand.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the changing of life from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, on the fly. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
See you back in 10 minutes. Be quick, because we have a great second half. Thanks for staying, and thanks for seeing you.
Thank you. As we start the second half of the program, I wanted to stop just for a minute and focus on 2 people that have done an amazing job. One behind the scenes, the other one very visible, but not appreciated as much as they should be. The first one, a guy who basically with his partner, his business partner, has a organization called USA Warrior Stories. And he writes stories about if you've served in the military and you want this story told and filmed in their film library, just contact him. He'd love to do it. He does thousands of them. Fascinating stories. He does all the ones we have here, for example. And Matt, you're here someplace. You up on top there?
Yeah, I'm behind the camera, George.
Damn it.
He's on the camera back there. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Matt. And the other one is Eva Casal. Some of you know. Is she here tonight? Come on up. Come on up here. Eva does things that I could never think of doing. I was a pretty good sprinter in high school, 100, 200-yard dash, whatever, 220-yard dash. And then that senior year, they switched me to the 440-yard dash, and that was like running a marathon to me. I was not a distance runner at all. Eva runs marathons, multi-marathons, ultra-marathons all year long, all for veterans' benefits, to call attention to veterans' needs. 100-mile marathons. In the spring of every year, she comes out here in the spring of every year, and she runs 26-mile marathons 7 days in a row. And when I first met her, I thought she was about 25 years old. She looks like it. And I found out she wasn't 25 years old. When I saw her person standing next to her, I said, "You must be Eva's dad." "No, I'm Eva's husband." "Oh, okay." I explained to him. In my defense, I thought Eva was 25. Anyway, that's the, so Eva, where are you? She's here with her team. Thank you very much, Eva. Now, before we go into the present, again, back with the reviews of the various people we're honoring, some of you that have been to these shows, but you realize that I always note on chronological order. World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Gulf War, Afghanistan, et cetera. And we didn't do that this time, basically because there aren't many World War II and Korean War veterans still around. You think about it, if you were in World War II, you signed up at 20 years old, you'd be 100 years old now in 2025. So there might, I had 2 or 3 that were around and whatever, but they couldn't make it tonight. So what I decided to do instead, we're going to have a brief, like 6-minute video of World War II and Korean War veterans that we have honored since then, basically, and little clips of the videos we did before. So can we show that?
My name is Creighton Berry. At the time I was drafted into the war, I was at Pratt Institute studying art. Art has always been a major part of my life. So what happened at Pratt Institute, I was taking camouflage work, and as a result, when I was drafted into the Army in 1943, I was assigned to an Army outfit that was specialized in camouflage work. It was engineering operation at Mitchell Field. And I remember in 1943, we had a segregated army. So the mistake they made, because I came from Pratt Institute in 1943, and I was a camouflage expert, they assumed I was white. So they put me in a white outfit at Mitchell Field. And as a result, it caused a problem for the base, because we had a segregated army.
My name is Pete Cuthbert. I was in the U.S. Army from August of '51 to August of '53, and during that time I served in the Korean War. I left my wife with a 2-week-old baby, and I went over there as a tank officer replacement, as an individual. I did not go with the unit. And I had to take over a platoon of 25 men, 5 tanks, a jeep, and a trailer, and I spent my time in Korea going up on the infantry front line and supporting infantry units from the 25th Infantry Division. And one of the units attached to the 25th Infantry Division was the Turkish Army. I supported them for 2 months. So I had, out of the 9 months I was there and earned the points to go home on rotation, I spent 8 months under fire. Every day, snipers, mortars, and artillery.
Robert W. Jones. I served from 1942 to 45 in the U.S. Air Force. We were sent to Amarillo, Texas, to Air Force mechanical training, and I got into the weight and balance department, which was in charge of loading the airplanes with all the emergency supplies and life rafts and equipment, going up in rank a step at a time. I was very happy with what I did. Got involved in all the activities of the base, played on the football team. We played various Air Force bases. I think it helps a great deal. It's a period in your life that you really need to learn things.
Edwin Kartowski. I served in the Marine Corps from 1942 to 1946. I served in the Marine Corps. I was a pilot. We flew Piper Cubs on skis. It was in winter time. And we gave close support to the division. In other words, we dropped ordnance where we were required to drop it, and we carried a buried load. I was very fortunate they didn't hit anything strategic, but I had one right through the windshield, one right in front of me. They blew off the nose of the aircraft, and lots of times the airplanes couldn't be resurfaced because they had a lot of holes in them.
I was born in Brooklyn and raised in Brooklyn, 1924, April 29th, and it happened to be my father's birthday. I was 18 years old and I got drafted, and it was, I think, 12 or 14 of us that were from Brooklyn who had the same draft papers as I had, and we volunteered to go into the Marines. And when I was in the Marine Corps, I was a Bangalore torpedo man. I carried two, one in each hand, and they were awkward, plus all the ammunition that I had. So Saipan, according to the Japanese, was the most important battle of the Pacific, because he said, if we lose Saipan, we will lose the war. So 29 days to take that island, and they fought us right till the 29th day.
My name is Billy Hughes. I'm the commander of the VFW post in Westhampton Beach. I'm a retired pararescueman, and I'm here to discuss my friend J.G. Jinks Jr., who was a pararescueman alongside of me. Jay was everything about veterans. Besides being a member of a few veterans organizations, originally he was a member of the American Legion in Hampton Bays, and then when he moved from Hampton Bays a little bit west, he became a member of the American Legion in Eastport. But whenever he could support a veteran cause, he always did. He was honored as Air Rescueman of the Year, as a pararescueman. That's a worldwide recognition that he got solely through all the people in air rescue. He was honored with that.
Thank you. One of the blessings I had is I got to know all of them very well, interviewing them for the honor of being honored here. And it was such an honor to meet them, right up to Jay Jinks, who we spent a lot of time together right before he passed away. The other ones, the World War II guys and Korean, fascinating group of people. I was really, truly blessed to be involved with them. Tonight we're celebrating, obviously, the first responders. We initially, last year we did it for the 2 years ago for the first time, in 2023. I thought it would be a good idea that certainly fit the bill with veterans, and a lot of first responders are veterans also. So what I did was I asked a friend of mine from childhood, we were great friends at the surf club in Quogue, to come and be the master of ceremonies for that portion of the show. At that point in time, I hadn't seen Tommy Richardson. He was 13 and I was 19. I was a lifeguard at the surf club and he was a brat. And I told him that to his face. And I lost track of myself. One day he came down to the surf club 50 years later. And I said, "What are you doing, Tommy?" He said, "I'm in the Navy." So I from his childhood, I figured he was swabbing decks as a career. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "What's your rank?" I said, "I'm an admiral." "What's your job?" "I'm commander of Naval Special Warfare, Navy SEALs, Navy Boats, and SEAL Academy." Did okay for yourself. So then when it came up, the 2018, I guess, we honored him, and in 2021, I basically said, "How would you like to come next time in 2023 and be the person honoring our first responders, introducing them and whatever else?" "I'd love to." He lived down in Southern Virginia. So we did, and this is a little view of his time. You do a quick shot of that, you get an idea of what he was like.
My father heard about the Navy ROTC scholarship program, and he told me that I was going to go take the ROTC scholarship test, much like the SATs. Unfortunately, on that particular day, I had other plans. My father corrected me and he said, "You're going to take this test." I went into the test with a little bit of a bad attitude, and I said, "Well, no, wait a minute. Let's be realistic here." Long story short, I did well on the Navy ROTC test, and from there, the conversation was, "What do you really want to do in the Navy?" And I stumbled across underwater demolition, and I said, that looks like something that I would really like to do. As I came to find a little bit more about underwater demolition, the word SEAL popped up here, and there was a Reader's Digest story about the SEALs, and I said, that might be the best way that I could serve our country. The 30th of January, 1971, was a real bad day at Black Rock. That's the day that 5 members of Zulu platoon got wounded on a mission. I was in the process of pulling some of my teammates out of an ambush kill zone when I got shot in the hand. And I described being shot in the hand, the feeling of telling somebody, "Go ahead and put your hand on an anvil, and then ask your buddy to swing that 5-pound sledge and hit you on the hand." That's about what it felt like. And I looked down at my hand, and I see what I thought was the bullet sticking out of the back of my hand. Now, we've all seen John Wayne or Clint Eastwood, was it 2 Mules from Sister Sarah? Pulls the arrow out of the back of his hand. So I said, okay. I reached down, grabbed what I thought was a bullet, and pulled. It was one of my finger bones. It was still attached. If I thought it hurt when I first got shot, I will tell you that my frickin' toes curled when I went to pull on that bullet. And I said, Jesus Christ, we'll worry about that later. In the course of my 30 years, and in the course of a SEAL officer or enlisted, they may not be in a SEAL team or at the SEAL training unit or at a Naval Special Warfare group, but every assignment that they have is going to be associated with the teams. I was an instructor, then I went to something called Defense Intelligence School. When we got shot to crap on the 30th of January in '71, there was an intelligence failure. And I said to myself, that is not going to happen to me again. So I went to Defense Intelligence School, and I ended up with a subspecialty in intelligence. I was the first Navy SEAL to be commander of something we refer to as a Theater Special Operations Command, and that was the Theater Special Operations Commander for U.S. forces at the Atlantic Command. Then I moved on to take command of Naval Special Warfare for 3.5 years.
We miss our MC.
An amazing person, absolutely amazing person. So, unfortunately, he agreed to do it again this year. I was surprised. I thought he'd say no because of what had happened and whatever, but he said he would do it. And then a month and a half ago, he passed away. Just never woke up. Very difficult. But now tonight, for the short program we have here honoring first responders, we have a replacement. And I told, this is Southampton Police Chief James Cheran. My only advice to him was that he's got big shoes to fill. Size 23 male, okay? So with that said, I'm going to here you are, doing the best you can.
Okay, well, I'm not even going to try to fill those shoes, but I will tell you, this is some way to honor veterans, I must say. Can we hear it for Warrior Rock? They are amazing. Amazing. First I want to start by, my name is Jim Kiernan. I'm honored and privileged to be the Chief of Police of the best police department in the state of New York, Southampton Town Police Department. Although I see Chief Isola is here and he comes up after me, he may have an argument with that, but well, we're 1 and 2. Which way? I guess it depends on the day. I want to start by thanking all of the veterans. Whether you're a veteran of World War II, Korea, Vietnam, the Gulf War, Afghanistan, places in Africa, places all over the globe, it's because you stood watch all over the globe and made this world safe that we can stand watch here at home. And we know that. We know who the true heroes are. It's you folks that did that for us and make it safe for us here. So thank you all very much. Tonight we're also here to honor first responders. These are our heroes that live in our backyard. Here in Southampton, we're very fortunate. We're blessed, really, because we have not just a community of people who live here, but people who serve here. People who, when those tones drop, they drop everything. They leave the dinner table, they leave the birthday party, they get up out of their own beds at night to help a neighbor in need. I thank them very much. As Chief of Police here, I've had the privilege of seeing this cooperation of community responders firsthand. And whether it be a house fire or a vehicle crash or a medical emergency or a crisis in the middle of the night, whatever it is, it's not one agency that responds. It's police officers, it's firefighters, it's EMTs standing shoulder to shoulder to get the job done, whatever it needs to do, whatever they need to do to get it done to help people, and that job gets done here in Southampton because we care about each other, we work together. The relationship is not just a professional relationship, it's a personal relationship. We train together, we live together, we care about this community together, and we're proud to serve this community together. We rely on each other day in and day out, and I'm proud to serve with all of them. I just want to end with one more thing, very important to me. The organization, the VFW, time and time again, recognizes and honors other people for their service while they remain humble about their own service and sacrifice. And that leadership, that type of leadership, is what makes the rest of us be the best that we can be. It inspires all of us. I thank you, VFW. Thank you for this invitation. I know I didn't fill those shoes. Thank you very much to all of you. God bless this country.
Thank you. The idea here is to mainly focus very quickly now on the major ones that have the 75th anniversary right now of the Westhampton Beach ambulance team. Is Chris Isola here someplace? Where? There you go. Chris, you can very quickly give us an idea.
2 minutes, I know.
Okay.
Thank you. It is an honor to be here amongst these heroic stories, and the ambulance does tie into this whole theme. The Westhampton War Memorial Ambulance celebrated its 75th anniversary this year. And the ambulance, the War Memorial Ambulance, was formed in 1950, and the funds from a war memorial which lived right at the Village Green here at the end of Main Street, where during World War II they would post the residents that were killed in action on a rolling basis. So after the war, there were funds left over, and that's what was used to form the Westhampton War Memorial Ambulance. So, and it was founded mainly by veterans that had returned from the war with knowledge and experience in treating wounded and sick. Before that, it really was the undertaker and a police officer would put you in a car or on a pickup truck or something like that. So it really evolved from there. So it really does tie in. The Westhampton Ambulance has 70 members, dedicated volunteers that do hundreds of hours to obtain and retain their certifications as EMTs, paramedics, and now ocean rescue swimmers. We have an incredible juniors program, which is in conjunction with juniors and seniors in the Westhampton High School, and it's feeding our organization and the membership. That kind of turns into my story. I was recruited off the beach as a 16-year-old lifeguard during a CPR call and was thrown in the back of an ambulance and said, "You need to help us." So as soon as I was old enough, I joined, and that was about 41 years ago. So I'm still here. But again, please thank your volunteers. And I'll leave you with this from a word from Elizabeth Andrew. Volunteers don't necessarily have the time, but they have the heart. So thank you all very much.
Okay, we've already done the 106, so we'll bring up, is Billy Dalton down here someplace? Coming up, you have, I think, 45 seconds.
Actually, George saying do something short is like an oxymoron. So. Good evening. My name is Billy Dalton. I am an ex-chief of the Westhampton Beach Fire Department, and I am proud and honored to be here this evening with my fellow ex-chief, Dr. Mauro Di Benedetto, on the left-hand side over here. For more than a century, the Westhampton Beach Fire Department has stood as proud and unwavering part of the community, answering hundreds of thousands of calls since its inception in 1903. From its earliest days, the department's strength has always been its people, every call, every rescue, every fire, answered by men and women who selfishly give their time, their energy, and often their safety to protect lives and property of others. The range of calls handled over the years speaks to both the versatility and humanity of the department's volunteers. They, have responded to small yet crucial incidents, even saving beloved family pets, saying now, hey, if a cat could climb up a tree, it can get back down. Yet, even these seemingly minor calls are a testament to our department's commitment. No call is small when someone is in need. On the other end of the spectrum, the Westhampton Beach Fire Department has faced historic high-risk emergencies. A couple of examples: a Valentine's Day yard on fire back in basically 1992. One of the coldest nights of the year, the department battled flames, ice, and brutal conditions to protect lives and property on Dune Road in February. The 1995 wildfires, unprecedented blaze that spread rapidly across parts of Suffolk County, and with help of dozens and dozens of other departments, we're able to mobilize brave and skilled product. We protected homes. We protected the pine barrens, critical infrastructure. Across generations, hundreds of lives have been saved and countless homes and businesses protected, all because of the dedication of these volunteers. Today, with modern equipment, advanced training, and continued spirit of service, the Westhampton Beach Fire Department remains not just an emergency response unit, but a living legacy of community, courage, and commitment. I will ask everyone here one question, and it's absolutely not a test. What responsibility is the most important at a fire scene or an emergency? Who do you think the MVP is? The truth is, no one role exists without the other. If one link falls, the chain weakens. The real answer is the MVP at a fire scene or rescue is the fire department itself, the full team, fulfilling its shared responsibility with humility and absolute trust. Every person on that fire ground or rescue scene has the most important job because someone else is depending on them. And that unbreakable chain of service is what defines the fire service. Not the fire, not the personnel, not the trucks, not the gear. It's all the people in the fire service. Each one stepping up when called so the mission is accomplished and everyone goes home safe. That is the fire service MVP. Thank you. I'm honored to be here, like I said, to all the veterans here tonight, on this beautiful event. It's such an unbelievable event. My friend George has poured countless hours into creating. To all the veterans of this great country, you are our heroes. Your sacrifices, your service, and your unwavering commitment to protecting our freedoms are the true embodiment of courage and honor. If we as a community cannot reflect even a small portion of the sacrifice you have made, then we have done our duty. Thank you for giving me these few minutes to speak. Thank you, veterans. Thank you, everyone here tonight, to honor them. And thank you, my fellow firefighters, my brothers and sisters in service. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America.
Okay, that finishes with me. Back to the music, thank God.
Thank you to all veterans, active military, police force, fire department. It's nice to have you included in this because it's all part of a community. The song we're going to start with is a song it's our 19th year of doing these concerts all over the country. It's a song that a lot of veterans will request, and it's so appropriate for right now. Gary, come on out here. You'll never walk alone because you all hold hands together.
Hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a dove. Walk on through the rain, walk on through the rain. May your dreams be on and blow. Walk on, walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on, walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never
Not a better song, right? Before I introduce our first veteran to this set, I just have to introduce somebody in the audience that came with us from Pittsburgh. He actually, we all know what happened on 9/11, New York. Gosh, how do we survive these things? He was director of emergency management in Shanksville when the plane went down in Shanksville. Phil Barker, stand up because you were special that day too. Yeah. All right, a special video. I want you right now to meet an Air Force veteran, Air National Guard, Thomas Quinn. Yes.
My name's Thomas Quinn, New York Air National Guard and the U.S. Air Force. I was with the 106 Rescue Wing, which is right over here in Westhampton Beach. I was in from, let me see, I guess it was June of 1979 to December of 2010. My main job was in avionics. Basically, we did all the electronics on all the aircraft, the communication, navigation systems. Then later on, we also picked up other things, sensor systems and all that. And basically, I did anything that got the aircraft out and got them back. Well, it was nice. I was able to take all the training I had and apply it. I was working as the avionics quality assurance specialist. And one of the things we were doing at the time was we were installing a system called PLS, Personal Locator System, on the aircraft. And it was to assist the air crews when if they had to rescue the space shuttle astronauts. This system was developed after the Challenger disaster. And basically, as our unit, our pararescue specialists, our air crews all got together and worked with NASA and developed a whole rescue system. Each one of the astronauts would have a locator attached to their spacesuit. So when they went in the water, it actually had a water-activated switch on it. And then basically the air crews could just track the guys when they went in the water. Made it very easy to locate them, pull them out if they had to. It was kind of unique. I never got a chance to do that kind of testing before, but I did. It was a lot of fun. I picked a song called Radar Love by a group called Golden Earring. And basically, I have worked so many radar systems in my life that a long time ago, actually, I announced that I adopted that song as my own personal song. So that was the one I picked. Yeah.
All right, guys, kick into it.
I've been driving all night down head on wheel, and the voice in my head that drives my heel, it's my baby calling, I need her here, and it's 12:30 and I'm shifting gears. She gets lonely, I'm longing for the love. She gets a cable coming in from the bar. She don't need better at all. That's called radar love. She's not the bad in the air. Radar love. Radio plays that forgotten song. Brenda Lee's coming on strong. The road has got me hypnotized, and I'm headed to a new sunlight. And I get lonely, and she's lonely for some love. She sends a cable coming in from above. I don't need a letter at all. She's not a bad, that's called radar love. She's not a bad, yeah. She's not a bad, that's called radar love. She's not a bad in the air. Radar love. That's Tony singing your song.
There you go. Little
Thank you.
Radar Love. I'm gonna bring Shy Samantha out to do just a little song, just a little song. It's really just kind of, Come on, Sam. She's a little shy.
Rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. I remember that. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleep. I've been worrying about the way that things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, and the proud man will keep on earning, and we're rolling, 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 yeah, rolling, rolling on the river. Cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis. You know I popped a lot of chain down in New Orleans, and I never saw the good side of the city until I hitched a ride on the riverboat Queen. The big wheels keep on turning, and the proud Mary keep on burning, and rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling down the river. I tell you I'm rolling.
Everybody sing it. Rolling,
rolling, yeah, rolling, rolling down the river.
Put your seatbelts on.
It's a good job in the city, and I was looking for the man every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleep. I've been worrying about the way that things might happen. Big wheels keep on turning, and the brown man keep on burning, and we're rolling, rolling, rolling.
like that, Lorna. Yeah. All right, introducing our next veteran. Woo! David Agtsteribbe.
My name is David Agtsteribbe. I served from 1986 to 1993 in the U.S. Army. Did my basic training in Fort Bragg, recruited by the 1st Special Forces. Joined the 1st Special Forces Operation Detachment Delta. Went through SEER training at Fort Bragg. From there, I was sent to Germany. I was assigned to Operational Detachment Delta. In December of 1989, when we invaded Panama, we ran a simultaneous mission called Operation Acid Gambit, the purpose of which was to extract a CIA operative that was being held hostage. So the invasion of Panama was kind of a smokescreen in the background to enable us to do Operation Acid Gambit, which, by the way, has only been released in the last 2 years. It was classified up until 2 years ago. I received my first Purple Heart on that mission. When I came back, I decided that I would be assigned with the U.S. Army's Presidential Protection Unit, PPU. What a lot of people don't realize is that the Army has a presidential and dignitary protection unit as well, not just the Secret Service. Allan Steinert was a senator. He was on the Congressional Terrorist Committee. He was touring Iraq. I was assigned to his convoy to protect him. Convoy was attacked. I earned my second Purple Heart protecting Senator Allan Steinert. Approximately 9 months later, I received a medical discharge in 1993, and here I am. But I think a story that only another veteran would understand, as opposed to a civilian, was my time in SEER school and what it taught me. The fact that it taught me that I have capabilities I didn't think I had, that it taught me that physical condition is important, but mental condition is even more important than that. I do have a POW medal. I was a POW for 15 days in Acid Gambit. I wouldn't have survived that if it wasn't for what I learned in SEER training. And I also apply that to my business life. My business is quite successful because I use the psychology that I learned in SEER training. As you can tell, I'm a kind of a hard rock fan. I went with Black Sabbath, War Pigs. And the reason for that is, it's kind of an anti-war song. It's not an anti-military song. It's not an anti-government song, and it's definitely not an anti-USA song, but it is an anti-war song. And I think the message of it is great. It makes me think of my time in the service. And while I was in the service, I listened to it a lot. I've always been a big Ozzy fan.
This is the first time this band has ever played this song. David, here it is.
David, great pick, brother. This one's for you.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds plot destruction, sorcerers of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning the brainwashed mind. Oh, again.
Well, Dave.
Thank you.
Well, David, did they do it good? Okay. First time ever this band did War Pigs. I saw a woman out in the hallway. She grabbed me. She said, we come every year. Could you please sing the song Faithfully by Journey? Gary, it's your song.
War Hogs. Wouldn't let me sing that one. Highway run into the midnight sun. Wheels go round and round, you're on my mind. Restless heart, sleep alone tonight, sending all my love along the wire, saying that the road ain't no place to start a family. Right down the line, it's been you and me, loving the music, man, ain't always what it's supposed to be. Whoa, girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours, faithfully. Circus alive under the big top world. We all need the clowns to make us smile. Through space and time, always another show. Find me where I am, lost without you. Being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers learn to fall in love again. I get the joy of rediscovering you. Whoa, girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours, faithfully. Studio E Band. Highway run.
I know it's meant for a woman, but You veterans are so faithful to your country, so I always think of that too. Okay, introducing our next veteran, Jacqueline McKay, Air Force veteran.
So my name is Jacqueline McKay. I served in the United States Air Force from 1983 to 1989, and I was stationed at Barksdale Air Force Base for the beginning of my career, and then I was reserves. I was in 2nd Transportation, where we drove anything from a station wagon to tractor trailers. My career, every time I went onto the flight line, I got pulled over by the MPs if I was driving a bus because they wanted to see if my legs reached the gas pedal. And I was one of the first females at the time to pass the tractor trailer course without hitting a curve. It was fun. We had a lot of, we had to pick up generals and flight crews from the airports, and they were rather interesting. We had a thing called Holiday in Dixie one time. I drove the bus, I had a flight crew, and I had I think he was either a lieutenant or a captain that wanted me to drive through a C-35, and I respectfully declined, because my major would have had my head on a silver platter. And I liked it right where it was at the time. I am still friends with about 6 or 7 of the people I met at Barksdale to this day. We didn't see each other for the longest time, and then after like 30 years, we all got together in Tennessee. Rented a house on the side of a mountain. It was great. But my other friend, Kathy, her and I stay in regular touch. She was my best friend when I was at Barksdale. She'll be happy to know she's being mentioned. My proudest moment in the Air Force, well, I should say one of my proudest moments, was when I graduated basic training. I didn't know if I would be able to do it, because back then I was young and stupid. I did it. I graduated, went to my first duty station, only duty station, and I made Airman of the Month twice. It was an awesome feeling. Still have the pen sets that they gave you for making Airman of the Month. So I chose Rhiannon because I still have the record from when it originally came out. And Fleetwood Mac, to me, just brought me through a lot. Love the band, love Stevie Nicks' voice, but that would have to be the song that I chose.
Jacqueline, this one's for you.
Are you lying there?
All right, introducing our next veteran, a Marine veteran, Donald Steinert.
My name is Donald Steinert. I served in the United States Marine Corps from 1969 to 1972. I served stateside my first year when I was 17. When I turned 18, I received my orders for Vietnam. Went to Okinawa, went to a recon school, and served with the 1st Marine Division in the I Corps area outside Da Nang, Vietnam, as infantry rifleman. I signed up in the Marine Corps with my parents' permission 2 days after I turned 17. And at 17 years of age, I didn't want to go to school anymore. So I put in to go into infantry, and they trained me as an infantry rifleman. I was a grunt on patrols. My first trip to Vietnam, I was with one of the last infantry divisions for the Marine Corps that served in Vietnam. Marines stayed there till the end, but I was with one of the last infantry units in the Marine Corps in Vietnam. And you know, it was grueling, but very rewarding. You realize the rewards when you get out. My second trip, I was with the 9th Marine Amphibious Battalion. We served in the during the Easter Offensive of 1972 in the Gulf of Tonkin. I was on several different ships, helicopter carriers, and we were an amphibious brigade during that time. I often tell people how fortunate I was that the Marine Corps came into my life, and today, other than my wife, I am everything that the Marine Corps made me, and I will always be thankful to the Marine Corps. I met great people, and it's not only what you do in the Marine Corps, it's what you do when you come into the civilian world and you influence other people and you tell your story. By the 6th week of boot camp in Parris Island, South Carolina, they allowed us as a platoon to sing Tom Jones' The Green, Green Grass of Home. That was one song. And the other song was by the Vogues, She's My Special Angel, which I always liked.
Gary, come on out here and sing his Green, Green Grass of Home. Tom Jones.
The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train. And there to meet me was my mama and papa. Down the road I look, and there comes Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherry. It's good to touch that green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch that green, green grass of home. It's still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherry. It's good to touch that green, green grass of home. Then I wake and look around me, the 4 gray walls that surround me. Then I realized I was only dreaming. For there's a guard and a sad, sad old padre, arm in arm, we'll walk at daybreak. Again we'll touch that green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me, shade of that old oak tree as they lay beneath that green, green grass of home.
Oh yeah, there's your song. And Matt Clump on the beautiful strings on that. The lonely musician we haven't introduced yet. Gary, when Tom Jones sang that, women threw their panties up to him. I'm sorry you didn't get any today.
Got a whole box back. I got a whole box.
All right. Introducing, last but not least, I want you to meet Martin Viera.
I'm Marty Viera, Lieutenant Colonel. I am a combat rescue officer and currently the 103rd Rescue Squadron Commander. We work for the 106 Rescue Wing, and our primary mission is to rescue downed pilots behind enemy lines, but it really has expanded more than that. It's anybody that gets in trouble overseas, or in this case, since we work for the International Guard, we have a domestic response as well. Well, when I joined, one of the reasons was to kind of see the world, and believe me, I've done that. We've been to pretty much anywhere. Iraq, Afghanistan, Horn of Africa for combat deployments, but we do a lot of training. We have a lot of state partnerships, so South Africa, Brazil, Denmark, Sweden, so pretty much everywhere. A lot of hurricane response. In 2017, I was part of a mission where we had a cargo ship that had an explosion on it, and 4 crewmen were badly burned right in the middle of the ocean. We were the team to be asked to go, and which we did. So a team of 7. We jumped out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, 12-foot seas, with some rescue equipment. Because we were out of helicopter range, we had to wait and treat these patients for 36 hours. So and then military or combat-wise, it's whoever gets in trouble on the battlefield. So it could be a Humvee that has gotten, they've gotten trapped in from an IED, or a mass casualty event. We're the guys that will help out and be the primary medics and get them out of there and get them to safety. I'm definitely proud of it. I was a school teacher for 10 years, and I had a little bit of, I was a lifeguard growing up, and I kind of had a little sense of what saving a life would be. And then I found out about this job, and I decided to give it a chance. And I never looked back. I gave up the teaching job after a few years and decided to go to the military full time. Yeah, it's great. I love putting on the uniform every single day. I'm at 22 years, and I know my time is coming, but I regret the thought of retiring actually. So first song that came to my mind was the national anthem, and I didn't think anybody would pick it, but it's what I don't think this song was played without me having that sense of pride. No matter what's going on in the world, it just brings me back home to why I joined the military and why I can serve the United States. So.
Marty, I know the kids sure miss you, but this community does love you. Inviting a special guest to come up and sing this song. A vocalist from your community, Glenn. Rosie. We can all stand.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. See
Awesome, thank you. That was a treat for us. We always end our concerts by bringing our veterans, active military, first responders to the stage. Our patriotic thank you to them. We'd like you to come on up to the stage. If you're able to, if you're not, please just, you can stand in the front, but this is our chance to honor you. Active military, first responders. Go ahead, Gare.
Look how handsome these guys are, and these girls. They're pretty. They're still coming. What a group. Are you ready? Okay. If tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky star to be living here today, 'cause that flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.
Come on, everybody, sing with us.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her till today, 'cause there ain't no doubt our love is there. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, Detroit down to Houston, New York to LA. There's pride in every American's heart, and it's time we stand and say,
All right, everybody, let's sing it.
and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up to you and defend my here today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love you, say. God bless the USA. God bless our veterans.
Thank you for spending
God
your
bless you.
Saturday night with us.
Thank you.
George Motes. George wants to bring this concert back this summer. Do you want us to bring this back this summer? In season, we don't know what season is in Pittsburgh. We have 4 of them.